Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Daniel Hood Roofing. When it comes to putting a roof on your home, turn to the guy that has put so many roofs on the homes of people here on this set. Daniel Hood and his team do a great job. Check out their website. It is chock full of testimonials from your neighbors, people who are happy with the roof that Daniel Hood put on their home. DanielHoodRoofing.com. They got a special that is going for basketball season right now. You've seen the ads in our show. Give them a shout today. All right. We are going to be taking a look in this segment at the food chain in the SEC. We're way over, so this needs to be quick. One thing we didn't cover in that last segment, you just went to the National Coaching Convention. What was the number one topic coaches were talking about?
40 head coaches, all 40, number one, tampering with their players.
People trying to recruit their own guys away from them during the season.
A whole lot of thieves complaining about everyone else being a thief.
Anybody have any answers and solutions?
No, it's just to be continued.
Okay, so let's factor that in. Let's take a look at this graphic here. Here's how we're going to break it down. You got your Sharks. When they're hungry, they can take off any roster they want. These are the big dogs. In that last segment, that's Georgia, Alabama, and LSU. And we were talking, if you're going nationally, you're talking Ohio State is in that mix. I forget who else we had. Clemson was right around there, SC. I think. Yeah, SC, yeah, USC.
Southern Carolina.
All right. Then you get your Dolphins. All right, big fish, they can get a little frisky. There are times you don't want to get near a dolphin at the wrong day. They can do a little damage. Jellyfish, that program's just kind of a nuisance. They can pop up occasionally. You don't want to get stung by it, but they're not going to be dangerous. And then you got plankton. Anybody who's hungry can take a bite of the plankton. Plankton has no long-term hope. So let's break this down. In the SEC, we've done a little work here for you. We can get tight here. I'll hold it up correctly. Our Sharks, we got Georgia, Alabama, and LSU. Is Oklahoma a Shark?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Texas, we said
No.
I think it has potential
Yeah,
to be a
well,
shark
I'm gonna say
occasionally,
yes,
but
they're a little shark.
They could steal
Well,
your
they're not-
girl. I don't know if they could get her to marry him.
I'm going. All right, let's go. Let's drop down to Dolphins. Would Texas?
Okay, put Texas as a dolphin.
Do they fit more
Yeah,
as a Dolphin?
yes, go Dolphins.
Yes.
I think a lot of Dolphins in the SEC.
I
Yes,
agree.
yes.
All right, Texas, Oklahoma Dolphin,
Yep.
Yeah.
Auburn, Florida,
Florida.
Tennessee,
Tennessee. There we go. Tennessee is a Dolphin.
and Texas A&M.
Yeah.
A&M. So we got 6 Dolphins. Are there any more Dolphins?
Michigan.
Well, we're just doing SEC.
Aren't they coming?
That's right. Georgia, Alabama, LSU are Sharks. Texas, Oklahoma, Auburn, Florida, Tennessee, A&M is Dolphins. All right, Jellyfish.
Ole Miss.
Kentucky.
Ole Miss, Kentucky.
South Carolina. I know it hurts, but
And Mississippi State.
Do we think? What about Arkansas? Is Arkansas a
Yeah.
Jellyfish?
Yeah.
All right, because I'm holding off of Mississippi State because traditionally, that's one of the
plankton.
worst programs in the. Traditionally, they're Vandy.
Dan Mullen's the exception.
But
yeah.
let's debate the Mississippi State. Are they plankton or are they jellyfish?
They're plankton.
We're going to put Vandy in plankton.
I see Vandy and Mississippi State. Although Missouri. Missouri's played in 2 SEC title games, but I see Vandy and Missouri having more challenges than anybody in the conference.
Do
Personally.
we agree that Missouri's plankton?
I think they are.
Yeah, they devolved.
So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 15. The only one left to debate, Mississippi
Mississippi
State.
State.
So are they plankton or are they jellyfish?
They're right on the borderline.
They are
to
the
me.
borderline.
Yeah.
I'm going to
They're-
go plankton
See,
because of Starkville.
they're Texas with sharks and dolphins. Could be.
Could be a shark.
Mississippi
Yeah.
State can be a jellyfish, but most of their history they're not.
They have been plankton.
They have been
Yeah,
plankton.
they have.
In terms of a coach, what do you say?
I think that if I'm coaching there, I feel like I don't know that we could ever win this league.
Yeah.
I think we could maybe knock a team off that's a major upset and derail the title, but we're not going to win it.
But I would argue that's the same thing for Ole Miss and Kentucky.
That's fair.
I'm not sure either of those teams has a real path to winning the SEC. And Mississippi State at least has shown they can sustain defensive talent that's going to the NFL year after year. They've done it for several years running.
That's a good point. If you're looking at Kentucky and we're saying, well, Mark Stoops has them up here. Well, Dan Mullen had Mississippi State higher than Mark Stoops has Kentucky.
Mississippi
So-
State played for an SEC title in '98.
So do we
But I
really?
mean,
Do we
but
need
I think
to?
those are small windows.
They are.
Aren't
I would almost say just due to history, if you're going to get rid of jellyfish altogether, I'd move Arkansas up to Dolphins based on history. Because they've shown it to, man, that was such a
Yeah.
different day and age. Maybe all 4 of these go to plankton.
Arkansas's been to more conference title games than Missouri.
That's true.
3.
Then I'm back and forth. Arkansas is a Dolphin. Kentucky, South Carolina, and Ole Miss, Plankton. So there we go. All right.
Fishy segment.
There's your there's your food chain for you. When we come back, let's talk about national titles. The expectation, if you're looking at Tennessee, the expectation, if you're putting up there with the Dolphins, is to compete for titles, I guess, correct?
Yes.
So what does that mean, though? There's a difference between competing for a title and winning a title, and I'm going to show you some numbers next that'll make the hair stand up on your arms and legs and hair and head and neck. Come on back.